We're gonna film something for education.
Yes. But I'm giving it back to George. Ask George if he wants to. You want to videotape stuff?
Hey, listen, are you guys bored? You're bored? Listen to this. Check this out. No, I'm not bored. We're gonna take a walk. I'm not bored. And the show edit this. We're gonna cut it. No, listen, this is good there. Serious.
What's that?
Hello there. We're going to demonstrate one of the projects we're doing is shop work. First, what you're going to have is your aluminum block. You're going to cut it to 1 inch dead, and you're going to try to file it down all sides to be as even as possible. We're going to get into details a little bit later. But first, we need to talk about safety. Grab. Safety. Okay, so let's talk about the tools we'll be using first. You're gonna have your hacksaw. Basically, the way this works is you have teeth facing one direction. This one, it works by pushing. You can test just by lightly pressing on your finger to see which side grabs. Make sure it's tight, adjust it right by here, no slack. After that, you have your square. This will make sure that you're straight and it'll give you your angles.
We're getting this one guy in the crowd, eh?
For that one guy in the crowd, this here is your scribe, is to mark your measurements. So let's get down to it and start measuring. What you want to do is you want to line up your block, flush. Find your 1 inch. And we'll scribe just a little bit off to give you a little bit of free play. That, make your mark. And you're set. George, you want to work this one? I don't see it. Yeah. So here we're going to have George demonstrating. See how. So what you want to do is you want to position yourself comfortably. You want to position yourself in a vise. Keep it solid. And then you want to make sure you cut as straight as possible going downwards so you don't get any angles and give yourself more trouble later on.
Wait. But don't forget, safety.
It's #1 priority.
So every scene, safety. If you notice, it's only applying pressure going forward because that's the only side that'll cut. Going backwards does nothing.
Well, it cleans the blade from the metal. Yeah.
It cleans out the path.
Yes.
So if you notice, it's only applying pressure going forward because going backwards only cleans out the path that you're cutting.
George, what do we have to remember at all times?
Always wear your safety glasses.
Exactly. Safety glasses.
And your safety boots and your uniform.
One of the 2 steps to avoid injuries. One, towing your shoulder.
Prevention.
Yeah, prevention. You delete the risk. Don't do the work.
To avoid all the risk, it just didn't show up. He said, Joe.
Safety, guys. Jesus.
That's pretty hot.
Go.
So now you have your block. You're going to try to file it down to 1 inch straight on all sides.
Using a bastard file.
Basically, these are the tools you're going to need. You want your straight edge, again, and you want a bastard file. The reason it's a bastard file because you only have edges going one way and it'll take out more metal. This is what you want to start off with.
2 ways.
2 ways. So, come over to your vise, find the side that needs to be filed down the most. By the looks of it, it's this side. Just by eye, I can tell already we have a high point over here. You can check by using your square. taking it and sliding it using the light, trying to see where it makes contact. All I'm doing to check this is just moving it side to side. Come into our vise, and we start filing.
Is that me?
The muscle. So the file works the same way as the hacksaw. Basically, it works only when pushing forward. Going backwards just cleans it and does nothing.
Cleans out the grooves.
Cleans out the grooves.
Normally on now.
I'll put the after you finish your file, we'll check everything. Make sure all sides are straight.
This way.
Looks good. Everything is at 1 inch.
Either way. What we probably do that I think is
We're all set. Now you're going to move on to drilling.
go 90 degrees.
Okay, so now to check your aluminum block, you want to get yourself a scribe and a square. What you want to do is you want to mark the middle points. Easiest way to do that is to go from corner to corner in X form, or you can measure it and make a plus. For us, we're going to do it the X. Go from one corner down to the other. There's our middle point.
But move easily. Yeah.
Next, you want to get yourself a punch and a hammer. Center your punch. Give it a light tap just to mark it. We're in the zone. They don't need to know that. It'll expand.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
There you go. Now you have your aluminum block punched. You want to drill. We're going to be using a drill bit 21/64 for our hole. What you want to do is you come to the drill press. There's grooves here. You want to line them up with these teeth. So now that it's tightened by hand, you want to use the tool that comes with the drill press to tighten it.
I know.
This drill press is the worst thing ever.
Does it line up?
We're going to show it. So now before you start drilling, you want to make sure the hole lines up.
And it does not.
It does not. So you want to center it. There we go. So these ones have a safety shield, it has to be shut to word. You have your on off right here. So let's turn this puppy on.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Where is it?
It's in there. I just don't want to touch the drill bit in case it's hot.
Oh.
This good temperature.
Look at the ball. Flip it.
At the end of the day, yeah, it's a little off angle.
Starts on the 18th.
So when you go on your chart,
We don't go into January.
you're going to get your tap size and your drill size. So that's what we did. This is the tap. Basically, this is what gives you your threads and your hole. After that, you're going to need a hand turner, T-turner, left-hand turn, different names for it. Way it works, score end goes in. After that, you come to your block. You want to make sure you're straight. You don't want to be at an angle. You want to be as straight as possible going down. If not, you're gonna cause more trouble than anything else. Okay, so when you're using a tap, you're shredding metal. So when you go in, going down, you want to give yourself another turn back to make sure there's nothing jamming up. So you go in. And you come back out of it, just to clean it out.
If you don't, you could break a tap.
If not, you can break a tap or damage the threads you're making.
Then pull out your rag. Clean your tools before you return it.
I love this place.
Is that the guy finger?
No, it's truck memes. If you don't like Ford, this one is perfect.
This is how we break threads. That's one. That's two.
Maybe we should have just cross-threaded it.
Well, it's
Oh, it's busted out?
too late now.
Oh, thank God. Alright. Good job, George.
Oh, sorry now.
This should be good.
Okay, that's good.
We're good. Yeah, I think that's the actual bolt.
This is how.
This is the most professional way of doing it though, but the threads are fucking tight.
That was the point. Yeah.
Oh, that's the point?
The threads are in
Really?
the screw.
Look at yeah.
Now the threads are damaged, you need to install a helicoil. Basically what this does Basically what this does is it brings you back to your original size and threading. So, in your kit, this is what you get. You get your turning tool, and you get your threads. For installing a helicoil, you need to expand the hole, so now we need to drill a larger hole than the original size. After that, thread it, and install this helicoil.
Side note, the drill size is indicated on the kit.
valve. Yes, that is much thanks.
Very welcome.
So now you drilled the larger hole, we're gonna start threading it. So now you get your new tap, you have your helicoil. For this, you don't have to thread all the way through, you just have to thread the same distance as this, maybe a bit more, to give it something to lock onto. So now you want to take your installing kit, your helicoil, just thread it on.
We need
All the way to the
Loctite.
bottom. There you go. So you want to put a few drops of Loctite on to make sure it doesn't come out once it's in.
I actually started the video, bro. I actually started figuring out the video.
Yeah. It is. That's a wide angle. I'm gonna have to like blur his hand out, even though I don't know how. I'll put a smiley face.
People will see like, what's her hand? Focus on the helicoil.
You're gonna screw it in flush to the surface. You're good.
Yeah, usually give it a little extra just in case. So now the helicoil is in. You can bring it flush or give it a little extra. I always give it a little extra because I've seen a few times them popping out if they were flush. All you have to do now is pop the tab inside the bottom. Little tab sticking out. You want to break that off with a hammer and a punch.
Show the.
Now, you want the moment of truth? Try the bolt.
And now it's installed.
What? Lube. That was locked in. It works?
Hey, can I see your girl for a second?
Yeah, 1 second. We're in the process of making a video.
Really? So you guys hear our voices right now?
Yeah.
Thumbnail.
In conclusion, what you gotta say?
That was George. That's your last teacher here.